All I did was let a buddy of mine use a camera. Anything other than that, like put my name in the credits, I appreciate it, but I wouldn't want all the people who tirelessly worked their asses off, to get the idea that Two Crackers and a Lamp actually, did anything to help create such a great movie.
It was probably one of my best experiences as of yet. I don't know, being so young and being involved in stuff like that, it's really cool for me. And all my friends, get to tell my friends, and they're all think it's the coolest thing ever.
It took a long time to do, a very long time, but to have been the first thing I worked on, it was a great experience, And I'm actually sort of glad it took as long as it did, because it made it that much more important to me.
It doesn't hold back. A lot of my friends who saw it, they were disturbed by a lot of the content and offended, and I like that though, because it's very real. It shows human nature at its worst.
There's so many themes that are being brought out in the movie itself. I liked it because it was a character study. I think everyone in the movie, all the characters in the movie had a story. There were backstories, there were plots, there were subplots that were being carried out all simultaneously, and I think it all worked together.
The message is there and so strong, because everybody that has seen it has gotten a really good reaction off of it. Be it negative or positive, it's still all good reaction, because it's strong reaction, and that's what filmmaking is all about, is finding that way to touch the audience, and I believe that this project really does that.
It was very tumultuous at times, and other times it was great. I I laughed, cried. There were parts that were grueling, and it was a mixture of everything. It was a blast and very tough at times, and it went from one extreme to the other throughout the whole process.
I think that there was a lot more passion in this project than there is in some, and especially when you've got a producer or director that their bottom line is, we've got to make our day, and yes, that was there, that urgency was there, but the fact that the project was what was important, and that the actors were comfortable and what they were doing was important to the directors, that was what meant everything to me.
That it's real. It's not, oh, well, what if this offends somebody? Well, let's cut that part out, We just put it in there and said, this is life. And if you don't like it, you can watch something else.
They weren't afraid to do all the things that they did and to make it really, really raunchy at times.
I liked it because of the epic nature of the movie. It had so much going on, and it had so much to say.
I'll always remember, the experience. Take it with me, and of course it'll always be on my resume.
It was probably one of the most interesting, experiences of my life.
It is just about the passion of the project. If it's not there, then in budget or no budget, there's really no film to be had. And there was a lot of passion for this project.